Okay, so we're back to this diagram here, and we were talking about the modals. And in the C cage there, which is the first cage, this will be your fret nut. We have a C-shaped C, and then a D minor shaped D minor. Okay, now because they're triads, we only have two qualifiers. We have D minor shaped and D minor. It's a D minor shaped pitch D minor shape D minor. E minor shaped D minor. E major shaped F. Remember, 3 and 4 are always together. Okay, here's 3 and 4. They're half step apart. So one's going to be minor, one's going to be major. Okay? Alright? And then we go to the G-shaped fifth. So it's a G-shaped G. Okay, can you see? And then A minor shaped A minor. We're going to skip Locrian for now, but you can substitute a D minor for Locrian and just add the 7th. So it would be something like this. And then to the C-shaped again. So that's all fine and dandy. Those are all familiar chords. But if say we go to the G-shaped box, so now I'm gonna put the capo on there. I believe we don't need. Yes, we do need these notes. Okay, I can't put the capo there, so we're not going to do that. That G shape isn't going to be in this box here because that's a G-shaped G. E, low E, is the 6th of the key of G, but we're doing a G shape up here. All right, so that's going to be up here where the root is C. The doubled root on top of that G is C, but I'm not going to put the capo there, so I have to finger bar this thing. Okay, so it's a G-shaped root here. Here we go. The shapes change. So let's do both. It's a G-shaped G. I'm just going to arpeggiate that one. And then we got an A minor shaped D minor. And then we have a C minor shaped E minor. Okay, so now how does that go? You know it's going to be the CC right here. You know it's going to be minor major. So just skip to the major for a second and we'll see our major shaped F. So you know that C minor shaped Phrygian third minor is going to be. Here's where we have to hit that lone wolf 7. So we couldn't bar this one. We got that C minor shaped Phrygian, and then we have the F, and then the D-shaped D, D-shaped G rather, sorry. Alright, and then we have the E minor shaped A minor. So that's the two qualifiers, shape and pitch. E minor shaped A minor. Oh, that's A minor shaped A minor. That's not what that was. A minor shaped A minor was the Dorian. E minor shaped A minor. Right there, okay? Just like that. It was a little difficult for me. So remember now, so now you might be, and the same thing for the other shapes. They go up, and you might be asking yourself, how am I going to ever remember what these shapes are? Because they're going up a pentatonic scale in C. So that's just a little digression that I've provided you for here. So with the D cage, you know, it's going to be a D-shaped root, and then up in the pentatonic. So you, in your head, you look at this pentatonic scale now. Okay, so starting from a D, we can start from the D string here. I'm just going to take clip off so I can put my finger on that D. It's a D shape root, and then an E minor shape second, and then we're going a pentatonic scale. So I'll just play the scale. So it's D minor, D major shaped root, E minor shaped Dorian, G minor shaped Phrygian, G major. Now we stop here on the G. We do a major and a minor and a major there, G G. So it's pretty much an ascending scale, and it's always going to be a double there. So it's always going to be minor major, and the same kind of relationship exists with the half diminished and the root. Okay, so we've doubled that G, right? One's minor, one's major. Then we go up to the A major shaped fifth. Okay, in the key of D would be 2, 5, 7. Would be in the key of C rather. D shaped would be D, G, and E. 2, 5, 7, second inversion. Okay, then we have a C minor shape, so we go up to C here. So we were on the A there, A shape. So you can envision these notes in your head. I do it in a piano. It's easier for me. And then back up from C to D. So it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Works. Alright, so let's slow down a minute and look back. We've zoomed back out for the big picture. What is today's lesson about? Okay. And for the most part, we're focusing in on this interesting concept, which is best explained up here. I guess just to look at this little chart here. Don't worry about this guy here. I can't get them both right now. And that is that there's this repeatability of these notes on the guitar. So we have, if we start with the C here, and that would count as also, let's say, a C shape or maybe an E shape. But let's look at it. Let's look for our C shape here. So again, this is not just a note, but it would work with notes. See, they're the same pitch, all three of them. But in string shapes, remember, what's the C string shape? 3, 4, 5. Okay, this fretboard is kind of squished a little bit because we have a lot on it. You know, it's long. I think it's 2 full cages, of 2 full instances of caged. So it looks kind of like the notes up here sometimes. I've gotten used to that. I don't freak out if I don't have them nice and long, as if I was playing easy down on the neck. Always easy, you know. So the C shape is 3, 4, 5. So each one of these C's is 3, 4, 5, as I've put up here. And this particular same pitch string shapes pattern. Pattern means we're not dealing with the warp. So we're not taking this part of it per se and moving it over yet. Because remember, patterns are unwarped. That you don't have the tuning warp. Okay, so that would be something like that. Then it wouldn't be a pattern. Okay, then it would be a fretboard, that kind of thing, or it starts to look like a fretboard. So when I say pattern, I mean we're not going to change it for the tuning warp. We're going to look at the pure P4 tuning situation. So we have here, we would start way up here, 3, 4, 5 with a C there. And then we're going to go up to, on the second string, we got the same thing happening, a C shape there. And then for another